Hi, it's Paris from Epic Reviews, doing some spring product reviews here, and today I'm focusing on this. It's the Snap 2.0. I was over at Fry's actually looking at the As Seen on TV hoses, and I saw this, and it was just sort of as an afterthought. I thought, well, that looks interesting. It's pretty cheap. It was just like $6. And what it does, it's connecting pieces that you can put onto your hose, so that when you go to attach it to the faucet or attach some other device to it, you don't have to screw it on. The reason that's important, especially with these flexible hoses, is if you read the reviews for them, people generally like them and they don't seem to have problems with the hose. The problems tend to come in with the connector. At this point is where they tend to get the leaks. So the thinking is, if you have something like this, you put this onto the end of the hose, you put the other piece onto your faucet or whatever device you're going to attach. When you need to connect them, instead of the twisting motion, you just snap them right in. It will snap the two pieces together. Supposedly it doesn't leak, but I'm going to test it out and see right outside here in a minute. And it may be a good solution, especially if you're using one flexible hose at maybe 2 or 3 spots around your house to water. If you have to do that connect and disconnect every time you go out to water, you don't want to wear out the hose, this could be a good solution. So let me open this up and see what's inside. They do mention that they include a adjustable water pressure nozzle as a bonus, and they make it look like you're going to be power sprayed your sidewalk or driveway with it. I don't think there's going to be the water pressure for that, but I'll try that out too and see. You can put this on the end of the faucet, screw it on, and then it leaves this portion with a little opening deal here. This other piece gets screwed on to the end of your hose, and so when you need to mate them up, I think it goes like, there we go, satisfying snap finally. Okay, so now you get the water through that. That's the idea. Now let's see, to take it apart, I'm guessing oh yeah, well that was pretty easy actually. The question is going to be if it actually leaks or not and how well it seals. I see it's got a rubber washer in here. Maybe this will work. I'm going to hook it up, take the camera outside and see if this really does work. If so, this may be something you want to consider if you're in the market for a pocket hose, flexible hose, X hose. This may be the thing that keeps your hose working all year long. All right, got the pieces here for the Snap 2.0. Going to hook it up to the faucet. By the way, if you can't find this in your area and you're interested, I'll put a link right down below the video in the description. You can find out about it online. Zoom in a little here. So that's what it looks like. Okay, got the X hose here. Gonna connect this to one end of it. Medium tight. All right, this has got to slide in. It's got to slide right in here. Yeah, there's that snap that I wanted. Okay. All right, got the other side of the pocket hose here. I will connect up. Let's see, one of these is going to go to a sprayer attachment. Medium tight. Let me get my sprayer. I'll put this here. That one doesn't seem to go in too far, but feels snug. All right. So to attach these, slide it here. There's my snap. Okay, I think I'm ready to try it out. Well, if I didn't have such a leaky faucet, it would be easier to test. All right, if I grab the water here, yeah, none of it is coming through this now. Let me spray it here. Get some flow. Yeah, it still looks good. I don't see that anything's leaking here with the Snap 2.0. As you can see on this side, it's bone dry, really great. Now it's tight on this end too. I don't believe it's leaking there. It's just my crummy faucet handle. All right, I'm going to swap it out and see about swapping this to a different hose. All right, so I'm done with the hose here. I'm going to pull it off. That's all there is to it. Nothing leaking out here, so that's good to go. Now with this, if I wanted to change the attachment, put something else on it for washing the car or something, should be the same idea. Just pull it. And there we go. Put it back together. Get the snap all set. All right, I've got my flexible hose out here now, and if I wanted to swap out the hoses on the faucet, I can take this attachment off of the sprayer, put it here, and then I'm ready to plug it in. There we go. So it's that easy to swap out the hoses. You can of course put the other one of these on your front yard faucet and then take the same hose and put it between the two faucets. That way you only need the one hose. Okay, I've got their power washer attachment. I'm going to put that on the flexible hose here. It does spray the water as hard as this much pressure is going to allow, so I'll give it credit for that, but I'm not going to be able to go out and clean off my driveway from the grease stains and the different stains on it. So the Snap 2.0 gets a thumbs up, and even their little attachment, it basically is going to spray as much pressure as you have with the hose, so you can't do anything more than that without actually getting a real power washing machine. So I think this is a good choice if you're going to go with these portable, mobile, retractable, expandable hoses. I think it'll save the life of it by quite a bit by protecting this end piece. So if you are going to go with a pocket hose, X hose, or something like that, I think the Snap 2.0 is a definite must-have.